Alright, let's jump into another Throne of Eldraine draft. See if we can make something interesting. Ooh, and Stolen by the Fae. Very good card. So, you return a creature with a converted mana cost X to its owner's hand. Has to be X exactly, not X or less. And then you make that many 1/1 blue fairy flyers. Just a crazy card. Let's see. Anything else we want to look at here? I mean, Enchanted Carriage is good. Spinning Wheel is good. Surf Farron is good if you go heavy and, we're just going into the mono green plan, but I don't think anything here. Reap Soul is also good. Outmuscle, I mean, this is just a pretty great pack all around. It's got plenty of stuff you'd be happy first picking, but Stolen by the Fae, pretty hard to beat. One of the most powerful tempo cards in the set, so we'll pick that up. Oh my goodness, Dance the Manse. I wonder, I mean, we're seeing this so early in the draft. I wonder if there's some weird world where we can actually do Dance the Manse. We would need to pick up a bunch of, like, golden eggs, pretty much specifically just golden egg. We want as many copies of golden egg as we could find, and then use Dance the Manse as really a big card draw to sacrifice all those and get them back, but also potentially a finisher if it's in the very late game. I don't know, though. That's pretty ambitious. Our other choices are something like Vantress Paladin. Merfolk Secret Keeper would be really good if we wanted to go into the mill deck, but I don't like playing the mill deck, so let's not do that. There's Reap Soul, which is just a good removal spell. Rally for the Throne, which is a pretty decent token maker in white. I think we just take Dance of the Manse. Like, if there's any chance we can make this work, any chance for Dance of the Manse, I want to be the man who dances in the manse. So let's do it. We're doing it. So blue and white X-Spell Tribal here is our deck. So, okay, this is an artifact. We can get it back with Dance of the Manse. We can sacrifice it and bring it back. Anything else you would rather take here? I don't think so. I mean, Runaway Together's fine. Maybe Gingerbread would be worth it in this deck, because this is artifact or enchantment. So yeah, I think we just take Witching Well. And we're doing it. We're doing the Dance of the Manse. Ooh, Golden Egg. Best card we could get. We would like to take the Stone Raider too, but yeah, we're just gonna snap pick up every copy of Golden Egg we have here. We see in this entire draft. So this is gonna be the Dance of the Manse deck, and I have no idea how this is gonna turn out, but this is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to this deck. Okay. So I guess probably we just take Youthful Knight here as a good early drop. It's good defensively and offensively, so the other option would be something like Crashing Drawbridge to be, pick another artifact, but this doesn't really have a good way of getting in the graveyard. So I think we just take Youthful Knight. Okay, Scalding Cauldron is an artifact. We can also pick Tome Raider, which is decent enough. I think we just take Scalding Cauldron. We really want to be like a removal spell heavy deck here. Okay, let me just make sure this isn't non-creature. Okay, no. So we can take a Jousting Dummy here, trade this off early, and then get it back. We just trade this with any other 2-drops. Sounds good. Well, Mystic Sanctuary is pretty good. Outflank would be okay in this deck, although we're probably not going to have that many creatures in this specific kind of deck, so it probably is maybe at its worst in our deck, to be honest. So I think we take Mystic Sanctuary. These cards are kind of hard to run in non-monocolor decks. Just coming into play tapped, if it's not the... needing to have 3 other islands or it comes into play tapped is a pretty high cost in a 2-color deck, but because, we have these 2 extremely powerful sorceries, it's probably worth it. Okay, here's another artifact. Corridor Monitor. Sure. Wow, got back Rally for the Throne, huh? Yeah, I think, instant speed make 2 1/1s is probably better than either of these. Profit might be okay in this kind of deck. I don't think Lockling Gargoyle you really want to run, even with our combo. That seems pretty bad. So we'll just take that, make 2 1/1s, come up the board a bit. Okay, take Gingerbrute. Take Silver Flame Squire. Sideboard. Sideboard. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're doing it. This is an artifact we can get back. It's great early game. It can stall up the board, this big 5/4 blocker. And it's just a great card on its own, too. And importantly, it mills both players, you know, so we're also milling ourselves. I guess the one danger is that we actually mill Dance of the Manse, which would be really bad, but I guess we have Mystic Sanctuary to get it back. But this lets us put artifacts from our deck into the graveyard, so... the other thing we like to pick greatly here is Spinning Wheel would be great, also Scalding Cauldron. Maybe we can get back the Scalding Cauldron, maybe. It's probably a long shot, but maybe. But Vantress Gargoyle does everything we want here. Oh my god, this deck is going to be so crazy. Oh, yep, another Golden Egg. Perfect. Charm Sleep would be great. I wonder if there's any chance we wheel this Golden Egg. I almost feel like we need to take this. We need removal to stay alive, and this is an enchantment. Well, I guess it's an aura, so we can't bring it back with Dance of the Manse. Screw it. We're here to dance. We're not here to put people to sleep. We're here to party, right? So let's do it. Well, oh, this exiles. I was gonna say it sacrifices itself, but so I think we just take Spinning Wheel, just to ramp up to our Stolen by the Fae and our Dance of the Manse, and also it's another artifact, which is nice. I mean, another good thing to pick would be Ardenvale Tactician. Yeah, I think we just take Spinning Wheel. That's fine. It's more synergistic with our plan. Yep, we'll take Moonlit Scavengers here. Look pretty great in our deck. So Flutterfox, I mean, it is... We're going to have artifacts or enchantments for days, but I don't know, it's a very aggressive card. Yeah, 2/2 Flyer is so much better in an aggressive deck than otherwise. Shambling Suit might just be better in our deck as a sort of blocker and something we can get back with Dance of the Manse. Yeah, I think this is going to be... We're going to be able to trade this for a lot, you know, for most things that we can actually, you know, that are on the ground. Should be able... With our deck, this will probably be like 4 or 5 power. So being able to trade this early and then get it back with Dance of the Manse seems pretty good. Yeah, we'll go up Ginger Brute. Do we want another Witching Well, or we'd rather just have a Lonesome Unicorn? This is something to kind of actually do to affect the board. We have a lot of stuff we're doing that doesn't do anything, like playing these golden eggs as Witching Wells. You know, we're not actually affecting anything. So maybe it'd be good to have this kind of like 2-in-1 Army in a Can card to really gum up the board. It is just pretty not super great though. I mean, a 3-mana 2/2 followed up by a 5-mana 3/3. You know, there's a lot of stuff that just invalidates that in terms of body size. But I think we want it over another Witching Well, so we'll take it. Okay, we'll take the Tome Raider here. I think we'll take the Ginger Brute, but probably not play it. Yeah, we'll put it in the sideboard. Alright, can't play any of this, so we'll put all of this in the sideboard. I guess we'll just take Signpost Scarecrow. It's not great, but it's a 2/4 Vigilance. That's not nothing. I think it's probably better than Inquisitive Puppet. Sideboard. 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 Oh! Brazen Borrower. Oh, one of the best blue spells in the set. Man. We are being smiled upon in this draft. Dance of the Manse. It's your time, baby. We're gonna win. Okay. I mean, let's look at the rest of the pack. We're definitely taking this Brazen Borrower, but there's Witching Well, there's Prize Griffin, the other cards we're looking at. Really, there's nothing in this pack that's especially good outside of Brazen Borrower, which is insane. So, okay, we'll take the Charm Sleep here. That's pretty great. The Castle Lochthwain would be sweet, but we are not in black. Man, there's some great black cards in here, but that ain't us, baby. Oh, and here's the All That Glitters. So this could be our kind of plan 2. We've got these Ginger Brutes. We've got all these artifacts and enchantments, so we could still kind of just jank people out with All That Glitters, put it on a Ginger Brute, put it on a Silver or a Youthful Knight with First Strike. You know, I think that's good. We'll take this as our backup plan if something happens to Manse. You know, if it and Mystic Sanctuary get milled or something, and we're just stuck without a win condition, we at least have All That Glitters. So we'll take that. Sorcerer's Broom. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 cards to sacrifice themselves. Probably not enough. Rather just take, I don't know, Fairy Guide Mother is more of an aggressive card, which we are Decidedly not. Vantress Paladin's good, but how often are we going to actually make it a 3-3? I guess a 2-mana 2-1 is not the end of the world, right? And if we can actually turn this thing on and make a bunch of copies, that's actually pretty decent. So yeah, I guess we'll take this. Into the story, huh? Don't think we're going to be able to get our opponent with enough cards in the graveyard to make that worthwhile, so we'll just take another Tome Raider. We just have a lot of fluff in our deck, helping us get to our finishers. Maybe just Moonlit Scavengers, more stuff to do in the late game. That seems fine. Oh boy, Arcanist Owl is fantastic in this deck. Heck yeah, we'll take that right now. Okay, we'll take our Flutter Fox. That's something with evasion we can put the all that glitters on, and also just a 2/2 flyer. It can be decent defensively. I mean, it gives us a way to deal with, like, you know, fairy flyers that are getting in for damage. We don't have too many flyers in this deck, so I think that's better than another Youthful Knight. We'll take that. Sure, we'll put the Gargoyle on the sideboard. Put the Bartered Cow on the sideboard. Outflank on the sideboard. Gargoyle on the sideboard. Sideboard. And sideboard. Okay. So. What a deck. Okay, we're going to go down the Scarecrow. Don't really need it. Move these over here because they're really going to be high drops in our deck. Jeez, we got to cut 4 cards. Yikes. Guess we go down Jousting Dummy. It is an artifact, but it's pretty bad. I don't know. How many artifacts can we actually cut for if we want to be the Dance with the Man deck? You know what? We're going all in, baby. Down a Youthful Knight. We'll go down 1 Jousting Dummy, and then I think we're going to go down Rally for the Throne and a Tome Raider. So those are pretty decent spells we just cut in favor of keeping like a Sorcerer's Broom. But I think we just want to go all in on this strategy to really get the best chance of going off with our Dance of the Mance. So this is I don't even know what to say about this deck. It's it's a wild, wacky deck. This is exactly what I love to do in drafting. Yeah, Dance of the Mance. I'm sure this is, if you were to grade this card, I'm sure it's a 0 out of 5. Like, you want to probably never actually pick this card during drafting, but hey, it'll be funny. So let's get in there and try it out. On to the games. Okay, playing Dance of the Mance draft against Dark Kosich, and yeah, we'll keep this. This is our deck. This is what we wanted. This is what we signed up for. Okay. Okay, looks like our opponent's playing something pretty aggressive. But we've got kind of an aggressive start too here. We can Golden Egg, give our Flutterflocks flying. Okay, so they're playing Green, White, and Adventures. Okay, I think we'd rather just Shambling Suit here. Get him for 2. Sure. Okay, so we will white, white, Golden Egg. Draw a card. Pump our Shambling Suit. Oh, that's a pretty good draw. Ginger Brute. Get in for a big chunk of damage here. So our opponent, I mean, we've got a lot of pressure on board. And if our opponent does something like trade with a Shambling Suit, guess what we've got waiting in the wings, baby? Dance of the Mance. This might be the best deck I ever drafted. This is so stupid. I'm excited. Wow, Sir Alan, sure. Okay. Fast turn. Yeah, I think we'll make this unblockable. Get in with everything. Silverflame Squire. Kill Sir Alan. Hit our opponent for 3 damage. And pass turn. We'd like to draw more lands here, primarily. One more land lets us get up to 3 with our Dance of the Manse, which means we get back both a Golden Egg and a Shambling Suit. Wow, still getting feisty. Okay, that's good. So I think we hold off on our Gingerbrew for a turn. Get in with our Flutterfox for 2. Play Tome Raider. Play Silverflame Squire. Next turn we can Arcanist Owl. Trade our artifacts with this board, and then we can use Dance of the Manse to get it all back. Sure, there's a Flutterfox. Wow, okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay. So does that change what we want to do? We could also Moonlit Scavengers here. I think we Arcanist Owl. Yeah, so we're gonna Arcanist Owl. Take Golden Egg, that's great. Play Golden Egg. And pass the turn. So we're setting ourselves up for the danciest Manse of all time. We just want our opponent to attack here so we can trade in. I guess they're incentivized not to attack. So I think we will... Yeah, I think what we're going to do is play an island. Moonlit Scavengers. Bounce the Giant. Go to combat. Attack, attack, and attack. Give our dude unblockable. And now they'll probably trade. Yes. So we're good with this. Yep. Perfect. And it's all coming together. It's happening. It's happening. Oh my god, one land, come on. One land. And all my dreams come true. Red. Interesting. Naiad Adventures, huh? Okay. Shepherd of the Flock. Oh! Oh my god. Okay, I gotta do this quick so he doesn't scoop the game. Blue. Sacrifice this. Make white. Come on, come on, come on. Fast, fast, fast. X equals 6. Oh, my dreams. Oh my gosh, it's happening! Oh, all my dreams are coming true. Oh! The moment I was born for is here. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Sure, we'll take a Scalding Cauldron. And a cool draw 3. Nice indeed. Whew. Well, it doesn't matter what happens for the rest of this league. I'm happy. This is the whole reason I wanted to. This is everything I wanted to do in game 1. Oh my gosh. Yeah, opponent gains some life, sure. What our opponent doesn't know is we have our other combo as well. We get to do literally everything. And our opponent scoops it up. They didn't even know how dead they were. Oh my gosh. That might have been the greatest game of Limited I've ever played. And this might be the sweetest deck I've ever drafted. I could not be happier. Let's go to the next game. Okay, playing Blue-White Dance draft against Cruel Wombat. We'll keep this. We can do a little something here. We can make a second Broom. We got Stolen by the Fae. So I think we got something going on here. I don't know if it's good, but it's something. Oh, and there's our dance. It's always good to see a dance. Okay. Golden egg, draw a card. And pass a turn. Oh, Probable Alliance is kind of scary. Draw a card. Yeah, I think we wait a turn on this Sorcerer's Broom. No, I think we attack with Sorcerer's Broom. Opponent takes it. And... Huh. Well, I guess we don't wait anymore. Okay, so we'll sacrifice this. Sacrifice this for mana. Activate Sorcerer's Broom. Pay 3, and make another Sorcerer's Broom. There we go. Got some fuel in the graveyard for our dance. Sure, there's a Lock Dragon. Opponent gets in for 1. Okay, so we can't Stolen by the Fae here. I think what we'll do is just all that glitters up our original Sorcerer's Broom, because if one of them dies, we want it to be the original, so we can get it back from the graveyard. And we will attack... I guess we attack with both. I don't know. I guess we just attack with Sorcerer's Broom. Yeah, they're gonna chump, that's fine. And we will Corridor Monitor, untap our Sorcerer's Broom, and... I mean, we got a big threat on the board. Opponent can keep making 1/1s, which is a little annoying. Oh god. Well, that's not... I guess we can Stolen by the... Yeah, we can Stolen by the Fae it back, so... That's something. Oh, Brazen Borrower's pretty good too. I think what... I guess that gets rid of all that glitters, though. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna pass the turn. I think I'm gonna Brazen Borrow my all that glitters back to my hand, play it next turn. Maybe I should have done that this turn. I don't know. Steelgaze, Griffin, sure. I think what I'm gonna do is bounce the Lock Dragon. I'm gonna Silverflame Squire to untap my Sorcerer's Broom. Ugh. Okay. We're kind of getting screwed on the blue mana here a bit. We would have liked to Stolen by the Fae this turn. But I think what we do is attack for 6. See what our opponent does. Sure. And all we can really do is play out this Silverflame Squire. End the turn. Ginger Brute, huh? Get pretty close to just having to pop off this Dance of the Manse for what we got. Pass turn. Yeah, we're just getting kind of crushed by this Improbable Alliance. Sure. We would like to sack the Ginger Brute and also make another Witch's Broom, but we just don't have the mana, and we need to gain the life this turn. Okay. Oh my goodness. Are we just dead? I guess not. We can Spinning Wheel. We can block the Lock Dragon. Oh gosh, they have a counterspell. Okay, well now we're actually just dead. Alright, so we'll scoop it up. Yeah, I think we kind of got mana screwed there. And in addition, we were going to have to run pretty well to beat what our opponent was doing. They just had a a very early improbable alliance, followed up by a lot of decent red-blue cards, and we just stumbled a little bit too much. So, the dance the man's giveth, the dance the man's taketh away. On to the next one. Okay, playing blue-white dance against Sui Generis, and we'll keep this. Say hello back. The most important part of any game. Get a Gingerbread, pass turn. Okay, looks like our opponent might be doing something kind of similar. At least they're playing, hopefully, cards that care about artifacts if they're playing Witching Well. Golden Egg, draw a card. Scalding Cauldron's not bad. We won't be able to play it, I mean, we won't be able to kill something with it next turn, because it takes 3 to sack, but eventually it'll get there. And it is something to get back eventually with our Dance of the Manse. Blue-black, okay. Okay, opponent's just doing some more scrying for now. So they're almost definitely on the mill deck, which is scary, because the win conditions in our deck are few and far between. We pretty much just want to dance. And on one hand, you know, them being on the mill plan means we're going to have a lot of stuff to get back with dance. But on the other hand, all they have to do is mill dance, and we have literally one way to get it back in our entire deck. So if they mill that too, we are boned. Not to mention they'll have probably a good amount of counter magic in this deck. Tempting Witch. Okay. Sure. Sorcerer's Broom's not bad. So I think we... Do we just kill the... Huh. I don't think we're super worried about the Tempting Witch right now, so we'll play this, make Gingerbread unblockable, get in for 1. Next turn, we can sack the Golden Egg and make a Sorcerer's Broom, or if we feel like it, we can blow something up with the Scalding Cauldron instead. And then the turn after that, we can start Moonlit Scavengerings, hopefully, if we draw 1 more land. So our opponent might be more black than blue. Sure. Okay. Alright. Charm Sleep isn't bad. I mean, I think what we do is just Scalding Cauldron this thing. Maybe we should have Charm Sleep it and eventually get to a point where we can Scalding Cauldron plus make a Broom. That's probably what we should have done. Anyway. Yeah, I was thinking Charm Sleep answers a wider variety of threats, but maybe it would have been better just to do that there and put ourselves in a position where we could make a Broom and we use that later. Because they're probably going to play out this Queen of Ice. Eventually. What we like to see here is they go Queen of Ice, we draw a land, bounce it with Moonlit Scavengers, attack with 2, and then we've got them kind of Moonlit Scavengers locked for a couple turns, and that's probably enough just to win the game, to be honest. Wow, they're doing nothing. Well, I guess we attack. Maybe they're just going to draw cards with Witching Well. I don't know what else they'd be doing here. Okay, well, we'll Spinning Wheel. This will get us to Moonlit Scavengers next turn. Yeah, okay, they're just going to draw some cards. That's fine. Okay, sure. We can gain some life here with Golden Egg if we want to. Although I think I'll just leave it on the board for, you know, for all that glitters and stuff of that nature. Like, it doesn't take any actual mana to put this in the graveyard. We pay 1 mana to sack it and make 1 mana of any color. So if we do draw our Dance of the Manse, it's not like we need to already have them in the graveyard. We can just put this directly into the graveyard from play at any point. Piper of the Swarm. Okay. This would be something that's good to Charm Sleep, although we'll probably just bounce it over and over and over again. Sure. They still don't have counter mana up, so I think we just... I mean, they could be main decking... They could be main decking Mystic Dispute, which would be an absolute blowout here, but I think we still go for it. No, does he have it? Come on, no. we even... Oh, please, no. Please. Don't have it. Okay, great. Oof. Yeah, and this is probably just enough to win the game. If he doesn't have... I mean, we're just going to bounce whatever he does next as well, and then hit in with his Moon the Scavengers, and he's just going to be so far behind. Wow, sure. Yeah, okay. Kills our Ginger Brute. That's a little surprising. Do we not have enough... Okay, we didn't... Yeah, he hasn't built us at all. So that's the only thing he could hit. Interesting. Okay. Taps our dude down. Plays Piper of the Swarm, which we can bounce once again. Our opponent is... I mean, they're gonna get to a point... They might not actually just be dead now, because they can kind of build up a blocking force with these Queen of Ices to buy themselves a lot of time. I still think we do our same plan. Bounce Piper, get in for 2. We're just putting as much meat on the battlefield as we can. But if they do draw a second blue source here, and they just go Queen, Queen, that does buy them, you know, a good chunk of time. Or they might just never draw a second blue source. Sure. Piper, sure. So we can't tap down with Spinning Wheel and also Charm Sleep. That would just win us the game. But I think we Charm Sleep, tap down Piper, attack with everything. They're forced to block one of the Moonless Scavengers. Play Tome Raider. Pass turn. Good game. So we didn't get to really do our... Sure. We didn't get to really do our strategy here with our Dance of the Manse, but we just pretty much just beat him straight up with these Moonlit Scavengers. Pretty good card. Pretty good. Yeah. One's drawn away here, but... Oh, there's the other blue source. Yeah. Nice indeed. Okay, so we just sort of, I think our opponent struggled on blue mana there. They sort of had what we were struggling with the last game, but yeah, still, that's a victory. On to the next one. Okay, playing Dance with a Manse draft against Cerebro, and we'll keep this. This actually looks like a pretty dang good hand. Memes aside. I think we would like Scalding Cauldron and maybe just put the island on the bottom. Some early removal would be nice here. If he's playing white, he's probably, yeah, in an aggressive deck. Yeah, blowing up a knight seems pretty good. I think we'll just plan on bouncing something with Brazen Borrower this turn. Sure. We will bounce back the Raging Redcap. Oh, Vantress Gargoyle. We will play... Let's see. So if I play Vantress Gargoyle and Scalding Cauldron, I only have 3 cards in hand, so I won't be able to block with this Vantress Gargoyle. Maybe I just do it anyway. I'll play Vantress Gargoyle and, yeah, Scalding Cauldron. And at least I can start the milling process here. Start getting some artifacts in my graveyard for future dances. And between this Golden Egg and this Arcanist Owl, hopefully I can get up to 4 cards next turn. Make this into a real blocker. Although I guess it is kind of scary to block against this First Striker in general. Sure. Okay. I think I will Golden Egg, draw a card. Then I'll Flutterfox and pass the turn. Start milling things out here. Might just crack this Witching Well here soon to get our hand back up to 4. Okay, all that glitters is kind of scary. Yeah, I might just have to crack here so I can trade this Vantress Gargoyle. It's gonna take a big chunk of damage. Do I just chump with the Flutter Fox? I guess so. I was thinking about something there which makes me think they have Rimrock Knight. Yeah, that's a good card to mill. We really don't want to see that. I think, So one choice here is to crack the Witching Well, try to block this Raging Red Cap, but if they have... I guess if they have the Rimrock Knight, we're not in good shape anyway. Could also Arcanist Owl, try to find a removal spell for Raging Red Cap, you know, like put Charm Sleep. I think that's our best bet. It's just, Vantress Gargoyle as a blocker gets blown out so easy here. An Arcanist Owl at least lets us block the Youthful Knight. So let's see. I guess we take Spinning Wheel. That's something akin to a removal spell. Not the best though. We'll end the turn. At least we got a bunch of cards out of the way that weren't Charm Sleep. That's something. Oh, Criminy. Okay. We might just be dead here. We might have just been a little bit too clunky this game. At least our mills have been good. We got cards out of the way that we don't want. And there's the Rimrock Knight. We are all but dead here. And gain life with the Golden Egg, so technically we're not actually dead, but I mean, we're pretty close. If we could play a land, we could crack Golden Egg and Scalding Cauldron, but then we can't block with our Vantress Gargoyle. So I think we just block here. Well, opponent might just have us dead anyway. Maybe another Ardenvale Tactician, or... Okay. We're still technically alive. Sure. Yeah, so we got a sack to gain life here. I guess we could have actually killed the Gingerbrute. Maybe that was a mistake. Yeah, we should have just killed the Gingerbrute. That was kind of silly of me. Okay. Rimrock Knight. And we'll mill here. Yeah, we'll Shambling Suit. And we'll pass the turn. Oh, I guess we're just dead now. Alright, well, I screwed that up. Oh, yeah. Okay, that was a big... I don't know, we were pretty unlikely to win that game anyway, but I kind of punted away those last 2 turns. I should have Scalding Cauldron the Gingerbrute instead of gaining the life. I was just locked into that plan in my mind, and then I just really punted away there by playing a creature instead of killing that Gingerbrute. So, yeah, not the best performance by me, and our deck kind of struggled there a bit. I think aggro is a pretty hard matchup for us, but look, we're here to dance, all right? We're not here to win. We're here to do fun stuff. So we'll just move on to the next one. All right, playing blue-white dance draft against Kiki Jiki MB. Kiki Jiki was actually one of the first foils I ever opened. So that's a little bit of useless trivia for you there. But I do have a soft spot for old Kiki Jiki. Yeah, we'll keep this. Not the best hand. I mean, Gingerbrute's kind of a lackluster card without stuff around it, but we do have a Tome Raider for redraw, and got stuff to do. We've got all our mana we need, so we'll keep this. Trust our deck. Kiki-Jiki was actually the first Commander deck I ever built too. Back when my friends were just getting into Commander, and I just kind of vastly underestimated how powerful, I guess, Kiki-Jiki was, how easy it was to go infinite, and how unfun that was to other people. So, quickly retired Kiki-Jiki as a commander, although he did stay in the 99. I've always got him in some deck somewhere doing something, that same foil Kiki-Jiki, but not a commander anymore. I'm sure you can make a fair Kiki-Jiki deck, but I think it's one of these things where, like, when you're playing it fairly, it's really not that great, and when you're playing it optimally, it's really unfun. So, just sort of, you know, pick your poison. Anyway, Kiki-Jiki monologues aside, it looks like we're having to run back against red-white aggro. Okay. Well, we're just gonna try to trade with our Gingerbrutes here. We're definitely the control deck here. We're not the beatdown, so we don't want to try to race with these Gingerbrutes against his knights. We just want to trade, if at all possible. Our opponent was obviously holding something up there, but I'm pretty sure it was this Rimrock Knight. I thought it might have been the 1 red, deal 4 damage removal spell, but does not seem to be the case. Okay, there's a Mystic Sanctuary. We can start building towards that. Tome Raider, draw a card. And, I guess we get in with 1. Yeah, we'll get in with 1. We're definitely going to try to hold on to this Mystic Sanctuary if at all possible. No, he can't block opponent. Okay. That's... I didn't expect that. I wonder if our opponent's just stuck here. Like, why would you outflank a Gingerbrute? Maybe they just assumed you were going to do something really unfair with it? I don't know. This is, like, straight up a run back of the last deck we went up against, but, here, we'll make a 2-2. And we'll get in for... Yeah, I guess we'll get in... I guess we'll leave back both of these just in case he plays, an artifact. Play an island here. Pass turn. Now if he plays an artifact, we can double block this Rimrock Knight still and kill it. Wow, that's not good for us. Yeah. Gets in for 5. We're gonna take it. We can block this thing and crack the Gingerbrute to gain some life, so okay, that's pretty good too. Yeah, I think we just play the Lonesome Hero here. Get in with Tome Raider. I guess we get in with Gingerbrute too. Yeah, we'll get in with... Because if they end up trapping and towering our Lonesome Unicorn, we probably wouldn't block with Gingerbrute anyway. Because we want to be able to block, sack, and gain some life. I guess the one downside of this is if he plays like oh my goodness. Well, this is going to be the biggest, angriest dwarf of all time. Okay, just take an 8 to the face, no big deal. We can, however, block with Gingerbrute, sack, and gain some life, so we can sort of really take this thing out for a turn that way. We would love to draw a removal spell here. Charm Sleep would be fantastic. Okay, no Charm Sleep. Well, we do have the Silver Flame Squire, which is something, so I think we just attack and attack. Plan on blocking with this Gingerbrute. Pass turn. Sure. I think we are gonna do the old triple trade here. Maybe I should have pumped beforehand. I don't think there's anything for 1 black mana that messes us up here, but we'll see, I suppose. Okay, Silver Flame Squire, Gingerbrute. Okay, and he can't equip this thing up. But we're just buying time at this point. Golden Egg's good. Draw a card. Oh, Brazen Borrower's great. Yeah. Silverflame Squire. Island. And get in for 1. Pass the turn. So what we're going to do is bounce this Steelclaw Lance when he attacks. And then trade our Silverflame Squire for his creature. I think that's better. Barrow Witches, sure. I think getting the Steelclaw Lance off the battlefield and making them recast it is better than keeping our Silverflame Squire alive. Yeah, so we will bounce the Steelclaw Lance. Block and trade. Another Golden Egg is good. Draw a card. Ugh. Well, that's a lot of lands. I guess we have a lot of life gain, so that's something. Attack. Island. Pass the turn. Yeah, bro, just gain a bunch of life here. Play out our Brazen Borrower. Sure. Okay, so we will play out our Brazen Borrower. We will gain 3 life, so we don't die here. Take 7. Oh, Moonlit Scavengers is the bomb. Bounce the Sparrow Witches. Get in for a big chunk of damage, and that should be game, I think. Pass turn. Wow, so we just sort of tempoed them out. They had, this is a pretty cool combo. All that glitters plus Steelclaw Lance in the Mardu Knights colors. Pretty interesting. But we were just able to tempo them out between this Brazen Borrower, this Moonlit Scavengers, and gaining life through our Golden Eggs. Sure. Sure. Gain some life. Oof. We have flooded like crazy, that's for sure. Huh. I'm a little scared here. Guess this isn't quite over yet. I think we'll get in with Brazen Borrower. We'll get in with Brazen Borrower. And we'll set ourselves up to win next turn. The scary thing here is that they have a removal spell. Okay, block and block. Okay, we're okay with this. We've still got them dead next turn, unless they have a removal spell. They're just gonna play Barrow Witches, we just straight up win, so I need something more than that. Okay. Whew, that was closer. Gosh, went to another land, but we got the win here with Brazen Borrower. Oof, that was a close one. So we kind of redeemed ourselves a bit against aggro. That was more of a kind of a combo-y deck with all that glitters and the Stoneclaw Lance. That was pretty interesting, but yeah, we pretty convincingly took them down. So on to the next one. All right, Burnt Taco 77, and we're playing Blue-White Dance in draft, and we'll keep this. Would really like one more blue source to get to this Charm Sleep. I feel a lot more secure about our situation with a Charm Sleep in the pocket. Well, Witching Well should get us there, hopefully. Let's see. Yes, we don't need another Scavengers right now. Get in. Ginger Brute. Yeah, so now we're in pretty good shape. We should be able to Charm Sleep anything substantially plays. Okay. Attack with Ginger Brute. Rider in need. Create a 2/2 knight. Wow. Okay. Alright, we'll attack with all of this then. I don't know what our opponent's got going on over there. They're kind of representing a Murder Strider, although I don't know how much we should play around a rare. We'll just play Arcana style here. I mean, even if they do have a Murder Strider, we hopefully get a card draw out of this. Yep, all that glitters will do the trick. Okay, they did have a Murder Strider. That's pretty good. That's something we definitely do not want to bounce back with Moonlit Scavengers. Wow, okay. I think we're just gonna Ginger Brute, play Vantress Gargoyle, get it up to a 5/5, and then attack with both. They could have another removal spell here, which would suck. And it looks like they may, because they didn't chump to save damage on this Ginger Brute, so Clackbridge. You know what? We're not going to sacrifice a creature. If you want to get in for 8, that's A-okay. Yeah. Oh, we can't quite kill him here, can we? We can tap down the Clackbridge Troll, get our Ginger Brute up to a 6 power creature. And I guess we do it. So we'll just tap it down. Put him to 1. Pass the turn. I mean, if we draw a land next turn, we can play Moonlit Scavengers. Okay, we've got the game here. Unless they have Return to Nature specifically. Okay, they don't. Okay, so we do win here, and we will decline to sacrifice, and so we can just make Ginger Brute unblockable, Cookie combo, and GG no re. Attack with Ginger Brute, and that's game. Okay. So we did have to, one thing I didn't say out loud, but probably I should have, this troll actually has haste, so we can't just make our Ginger Brute unblockable to it, because it can, you know, Ginger Brute only becomes unblockable for things without haste. So that thing could always block us. We would just have to get it bigger than that if we didn't want to tap it down with that removal spell. But so that's why I use that removal spell there instead of just making our Ginger Brute unblockable, just as a heads up. But yeah, we won there. Pretty. Again, we kind of went on our backdoor combo, or all that glitters on a Ginger Brute to steal the game. Not our main combo, but you know what? It did the job pretty well. So on to the next game. All right, up against Lee. And we will definitely keep this hand. We're missing white mana, and we're not doing anything too powerful, but just early Vantress Gargoyle can really mess up a lot of decks. A 5/4 blocker in the air. If the deck is aggressive at all, that's a pain to get through. Well, Ginger Brute can get through it. Okay, Scalding Cauldron. Pass turn. Okay, so our opponent does look very aggressive. So we will Vantress Gargoyle. This Vantress Gargoyle is probably going to be pretty good against this super aggressive deck here. Oh, God. Okay, we are taking a turn off from playing anything to immediately kill the crap out of that Innkeeper. We are not letting them draw a card off that if we can help it. I think they're trying to think if they have any way to beat this Gargoyle. Because their deck, I've seen this deck before, this sort of mono-green or mostly green aggro deck featuring Merreleaf Riders and Wildwood Trackers. And I mean, just a 5/4 blocker is pretty hard to beat against a deck like that. Sure, opponent gets in for 1. Mill. Red-green. Oh, Dance of the Manse. Well, we'll just have to hope we can get it back with our land. So we'll play Plains here. We don't want to go down on too many cards, because we're not able to block anymore, so I think we just play Corridor Monitor and leave it there. Oh, well, I should have tapped Vantress Gargoyle, but... Well, I should have tapped it and then used Corridor Monitor to untap it. But, oh well, hopefully we're not punished too badly. Fierce Witchstalker, sure. So we can Silverflame Squire to beat that in combat, which is good. And also Charm Sleep it, potentially. Our opponent. Opponent's still pretty far away from us being able to attack. They need to have 7 or more cards in their graveyard, and we really don't have any other ways to mill besides our Vantress Gargoyle, so it's going to have to be through like trading creatures or other things of that effect, because this is probably too slow to actually be effective. Sorcerer's Broom. Can start making copies with his Sorcerer's Broom. Eventually, which, I mean, they all trade with our opponent's creatures, so that'll actually be pretty good. I think we just passed the turn here, and our idea of what we want to try to do is block this Fierce Witchstalker with our Gargoyle, and then pump it with our Silverflame Squire so that we don't actually lose our Gargoyle. And then oh god, that's 3 mana. I thought it was 2. Wait a minute. That's not... They don't have Adamant. So... That's not actually gonna kill it. Yeah, that card does have extra text on it. So... We kinda got saved from our minor punt here. For some reason I thought this was... Oh, okay. So this... We can get around this by forcing our Vantress Gargoyle to tap here, so that it can't block the Mirror Leaf Rider. Sure. Opponent gets in for 4. We're just gonna let this through. Yep. Take 5. We get to undo our punt again. We get to undo our punt a bit by having the Silverflame Squire now. So I think what we do is... I guess we can't Flutterfox, can we? I will play this Gingerbrute. It's really the only thing we can play. And then next turn we can start sacking this Gingerbrute and making copies of Sorcerer's Broom. So we're kind of progressing the board here. We get to hopefully blow out our opponent's Witchstalker with our Gargoyle this turn. Getting pumped by our Silverflame Squire. No attacks. Okay, block. And Silverflame Squire. Oh, we should have tapped it first. Well, we've done that twice now. Sure. Well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because we're going to be losing our Gargoyle here. Okay. So we have... Ooh, Lovestruck Beast, huh? We'll probably need to just Charm Sleep that, I guess, rather than sacrifice our Gingerbrute at this turn. We no longer need to keep cards in hand, so that's good. We'll tap down this Lovestruck Beast. Don't have to worry about that anymore. We'll play Flutterfox. And next turn we can start the whole Gingerbrute sacking, making Sorcerer's Broom blockers to trade with our opponent's creatures thing. But for now we'll just pass turn. This Corridor Monitor's been pretty good at coming up the board now that we're no longer have our Vantress Gargoyle. It's gonna... Ooh. This is a problem, so we can't block this Paladin. I think we need to draw... here. Rather than gain life, I think we need to find an answer for this Paladin quickly. Yeah, we'll just continue to draw. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, so the Shambling, that'll be able to trade with the Paladin next turn. So I guess we're not doing anything else. I mean, they can trade with their Genderroot if they want to, but I doubt they want to do that. Pass the turn. So we did dig enough to find an answer to this Paladin, which is good. Not sure what her... Wow, okay, just to make a trade with a Sorcerer's Broom, huh? And this thing we can't block this turn. Still should be big enough to trade with that Paladin. Yeah, definitely now. So Spinning Wheel, Shambling Suit, and we'll make this unblockable. Attack, pass the turn. Got the extremely long game going. Love to draw our land to get back our love to draw our land to get back our Dance of the Manse. Oh, brutal. Wow, what a draw. Yikes. Well, we can keep it tapped down with Spinning Wheel, so we're not just dead, but that is extremely bad. What a draw. Yikes. Okay, so we need 5 mana. So I can't even play this Golden Egg. Guess I'll get him with Flutter Fox. That's something I can do. I'll pass the turn. Yeah, tap this down. Block. Block. Okay, land is better than it looks actually, because it lets us Golden Egg and also tap down this Paladin. Okay, Arcanist Owl can at least block the Paladin. It's getting harder and harder to stay alive though. Ugh. We would just love to draw the land to get back our Dance of the Manse more than anything, I think. That would be the best. Oh, another red cap melee? Jeez. Oof. Not good. Not good at all. We're gonna lose both of them here, so block, block. We can kind of hobble along by eating these golden eggs. Yeah, that's not what we wanted to see. Okay. Got a plan here. This is a little risky. We get nothing. But we're going to... All that glitters up. This Arcanist Owl. We're going to play Silverflame Squire to chump the Grumgully. And we're just praying they don't draw anything. If they have another red cap... Okay, they don't. Okay, okay, okay. Now we can start gaining life. Alright. Okay, we can breathe. Oh, Mystic Sanctuary! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my god. It's happening. Yes. Oh, okay, okay. And I think we just do this now, just so we can't get burnt out, like, while it's on the stack. We're just gonna eat this now. And then plan on tapping down this Paladin. Yeah, we're just gonna tap it down. It'd be nice to gain the life, but that's not that important. Okay. So we've got... Yes! We did it! Oh my god! Oh my god, what a game. Dance of the Manse coming through. Oh, so we were going to be able to sack our golden egg there, play Dance of the Manse, get back all the artifacts and enchantments from our graveyard. They would all be 4/4s. We would draw 2 cards. It'd be insane. We were about to go off, and our opponent knew they were dead. Wow, man, Dance of the Manse is looking pretty awesome there. Man, I love this card. I love this deck. This is awesome. Next game. Okay, playing blue-white dance and draft against Mutual. And we'll definitely keep this. We got rare mythics, so I don't think we can throw this back. Okay, so our opponent's on food, looks like. Maybe adventures? You know, there's a world where you play this in an adventure deck. I don't think we need 3 islands. 2 is good. Okay, definitely food. And we've got a good answer to that in the form of Vantress Gargoyle. To just straight up trade, or straight up block this Mereleaf Rider. They could have a removal spell. They could have, there's a plethora of removal spells they could have. Savvy Hunter, okay. I think we plan to just Brazen Borrow here. I'm afraid to play Corridor Monitor, because if they have a removal spell that lets them get in with that Savvy Hunter, they can start drawing cards. I think we're just gonna Brazen Borrow this Savvy Hunter. Sure. We'll do it now. Bounce the Savvy Hunter. Mill. Well, the Scavengers is good. So what do we just... I think we just pass and draw cards here. Sure. Ooh, another Shambling Suit. That's a little scary. Yeah, I think we just take it. Yeah, I meant to attack the Gingerbrute. Well, if you lose by 1 damage opponent, then that'll suck, but hopefully not. Okay. Mill. Draw 2. This will let us play more cards while keeping our Vantress Gargoyle as a blocker. Okay, nothing yet. This is good with our Vantress Gargoyle, so if we mill one of our big spells... I guess we just do this now, actually. We just go 1, 2, 3. Bounce the Shambling Suit. And we're going to get it back next turn with Mystic Sanctuary. So we're going to just play the tempo game here. Can't attack yet. So we're going to be able to play Mystic Sanctuary, get this back on top of our deck, then play Moonlit Scavengers, bounce another big threat. Sure. Yep. Block, block, block. Mill. Mystic Sanctuary, get back. Stolen by the Fae, take action. Moonlit Scavengers. Bounce Shambling Suit. How we put him back a bunch of turns. We still can't quite attack with this Vantress Gargoyle. Pretty far away from that. Still need to mill 3 more cards. But we're getting there. Next turn we can bounce whatever they play again with Stolen by the Fae. Sure, Savvy Hunter. No, get in for 1. my god. Well, I forgot that Vantress Gargoyle milled both of us. Oh, whoops. Well, you know what? We'll just make it harder for ourselves then. That's what we're doing. It's all playing fair, you know. Okay, let's see. If I mill, that puts them down to 6. Then I can play Corridor Monitor and mill again, which will put them down to 7. So I think I'll do that. I'll mill... Actually, I guess that means that I'm not going to have 4 cards in hand, right? Yikes. Okay, that was... Oh, yeah. This has not been the best series of turns for me. No. I'll play the Corridor Monitor, untap the Vantress Gargoyle, and maybe they won't notice that they can, I guess we do have the Moonlit Scavengers, so that's something, but... We get to mill him here, we get him down to 7, and we can start beating him in the air with this Vantress Gargoyle. Hopefully make up for my totally intentional punt. Sure, gets in for 1. But really, I just wanted to get to Manse, alright? I wanted to get that card out of the way so we can get back to Manse. Sure. Let them... I guess I'll do this now. Oh, Moonlit Scavengers is great. Okay, now I can start attacking in the air. So attack. I can also play Brazen Borrower to get more damage in the air. Gosh, I guess I don't have enough mana to do both, huh? I think I do want to get out Brazen Borrower this turn, so I'll just, let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got 5, 6, 7, 8. Play Lonesome Unicorn. Play Gingerbrute. Guess I could have made Gingerbrute unblockable, actually. And I'll pass turn. Yeah, not the least sloppy plays I've ever done this game, I'll admit. Next turn we get the Moonlit Scavengers. Sure, that's... I don't think they're gonna beat us. I don't think they're gonna beat us in a race. Oh. Yeah, we'll just take it. Brazen Borrower. Got him on a 2-turn clock here. Spinning Wheel is not bad. So we'll attack, attack, attack. Make this unblockable. Moonlit Scavengers. Bounce the Gingerbrute. And pass turn. I got them pretty dead here, unless they have some crazy nutso spell to pull themselves out of this. Well, that gains them some life, but not enough. We still got 8 in the air, not even counting Tome Raider or Gingerbrute. I guess they do have life gain. They can gain 2 life, play the Gingerbrute, sack it, gain 2 life as well. Wow, okay. Okay. I could try to Spinning Wheel for the win this turn. Oh, cool. He put cards back in his deck, so he doesn't have enough. That's pretty interesting. I could try to go for the win here, but I think instead I'm going to attack with these 2. And I'm going to sack this for mana. For blue. Play Dance of the Manse for 6. Get back, get back, get back, get back. Get all these back as 4/4s. Bottom, bottom. And unless they've got something crazy here, I should just win. I could have, yeah, that's fine. I could have tried to play Spinning Wheel, tap down a creature of theirs, and, see if I could win that way, but I think, okay. It's not gonna do it. Okay, I'll mill. Okay, I'll make this unblockable. Make this unblockable. Tap down Gingerbrute, which he can then sack to gain life, but at least it can't block my other Gingerbrutes. Sure. Play Spinning Wheel, and I'll go to a combat, attack, attack, and opponent scoops it up. Oh, alright, so that one I probably made a little harder than I needed to, but you know what, our deck came through, and because of my, let's say, skillful delaying of the game, we were able to do another Dance with the Manse, so sweet. We didn't just win with our very easy line to winning via Stolen by the Fae repeated multiple times. We had to work for it, so we get to see more of the deck, yeah. So let's go on to the next game. Forget about this one. Alright, this is the final game, and it's against Danimal. Danimal the Animal. I don't think we can keep this hand. Yeah, we got a mulligan here. Okay, this is better. We'll go down, I guess, a Sorcerer's Broom. I'm probably not going to have enough mana to really get that going. Okay. So let's see what our opponent's on. Black-green, okay. Black-green, probably just aggro-ish knights. We'll play Golden Egg here. Next turn we can play a Shambling Suit that should be able to pretty well block the Smitten Swordmaster. We'll see if we end up getting really punished for being on the draw instead of on the play. Like, they just play out a... Okay, Tempting Witch isn't that big of a deal. I mean, it's good, but it's not, like, gonna completely destroy us here while we're playing Shambling Suits. Let's see. Sure. Okay, so we've stemmed the bleeding a bit. I think what we do here is just Scalding Cauldron and blow up this Tempting Witch, just so they can't start pinging us for a lot of damage, and pass the turn. They can get in with this Malevolent Noble and threaten to eat the food if we block, so we're not going to be able to block it. But at least keeps this Smitten Swordmaster at bay. We're getting to the point where the Stolen by the Fae is going to be really good. If they play like a 3-drop here... Oh, yikes. That's not good. Stolen by the Fae bouncing Witch is a lot less good than we were hoping. Yeah, we just play Rider in Need here. I guess we attack. If they want to double block, we can Brazen Borrow or something back to their hand. Okay. That's fine. We can trade this knight for whatever. Hopefully they attack with both first. We can put this knight in front of the Malevolent Noble, they sack the food to grow it, and then we can bounce it in response. That'd be the best thing to happen for us here. So we will try to make that happen. Block here, see if they sack. Awesome, okay. So now we basically get to Time Walk them. Bounce that back to their hand. Oof, that worked out pretty much exactly how he wanted it. Very nice. Okay. Now we'll get in both of our creatures. Play this. I don't know, Lonesome Unicorn or Brazen? I guess Lonesome Unicorn, just to be mana efficient. Pass turn. And now we can Stolen by the Fae to... If they play something big here, we can really stick it to them with this Stolen by the Fae. Just hopefully be able to tempo them out. Okay, not the best targets. Oh, very nice. So I think what we do here is... Yeah, we're gonna all that glitters on Lonesome Unicorn. And we're going to Stolen by the Fae for 2 on this Malevolent Noble. And that gives him no good blocks. And we can get in with everything. So now he can chump with Smitten Swordmaster, but he takes 5. And we've got a lot of pressure on board. So we're just trying to tempo him out here, basically. Like, bouncing Malevolent Noble and just making 2 fairies is not the best we could do with Stolen by the Fae, but it does put him with so much pressure against him. And he's got to effectively just start throwing resources under the bus to save life with this giant Lonesome Unicorn coming after him. Wow, okay, he's just gonna trade. Okay. We'll see, maybe he has an answer to this Lonesome Unicorn. Maybe he has like a bacon to a pie or something. We are basically out of gas here. We've got the Brazen Borrower to run out, but if our opponent starts doing broken stuff, we've really just sort of really messed with the flow of their game. We've really messed with their tempo, kind of like stolen turns from them here and there. But they still have all these resources. Because we've just sort of pushed them back instead of actually dealing with their resources, they've got so many in hand. It's just we're trying to finish the game before those become relevant, before they have time to capitalize on all the kind of card disadvantage we kind of inflicted upon ourselves. Ah, they do have a bacon to a pie. That's rough. Ooh, Dance to the Manse. Okay. So I only have 2, and I'm at 7 mana. So I think I wait. I think I'm gonna wait. Try to get to 8 mana. Attack with these, and just this turn I'm just gonna run out Brazen Borrower. And hopefully I'll draw a land next turn, and I can do a pretty good Dance of the Manse. Get back 2 things at least. That'll turn into 4/4s. Dance has been actually good. Like, picking this early and building around it has been like awesome. Like it's not just a meme. It's actually like a really great build around. Our opponent's getting to the point of the game where they have to consider leaving up mana just to eat food to stay alive. So that's not where you want to be. Wow, Beanstalk Giant. Okay, our opponent thinks they got time to... Oh, okay. That's pretty good, so that should gain them some life. And put a clock on us as well. That's pretty... that's not bad. Run out Brazen Borrower. Gain some life. We will not block. Okay, I don't think we can win this turn unless I'm missing something. 4, 5, 6... Yeah, so what we're going to do is just do a small dance for 2. See if we draw something that'll help us win. So auto pay. If not, we can just kill the Arya at least. Okay, that doesn't really help us win, so we will just... Oops. We will Scalding Cauldron, kill the Arya. I guess we don't need to right now. We can attack with everything. And they're basically forced to block with the Arya, right? So that's even better. Okay. And now we can pass turn, and we can Scalding Cauldron anything they play here. And this should get us to winning the game. So we did a little mini dance. That's the first time we did a mini dance. We've been big dance and all this other time, but we just did a little shuffle this time, a little waltz. Yeah, and they scoop it up. Oh my god. We actually... Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. We actually got max wins with Dance the Manse. Wow, look at this. We got 7 wins. We had a couple little losses, but we got 7 wins. We actually maxed out the wins with this crazy Dance of the Man deck. This is, wow. This might be my favorite draft ever. Just a super weird deck that I'll probably never be able to play again. And it all came together, and it was actually good. And we just destroyed it with Dance of the Mans and freaking draft. All right, so let's open up our packs and see what we got. Let's see if our prizes match how awesome our draft was. So let's see. A mythic, not a good one, but a mythic. And let's see. Oathsworn Knight. Okay, so you know what? We used up all of our greatness in our draft, and our packs. You know what? They don't really matter. So this is man, wow. I've got to take a breather after this. This is one of the this might be the most fun I've ever had with a draft. So I really hope you enjoyed watching because this I had an absolute blast. So thanks.